And we're back. So we're at the stage now where we can solve the cube. You've got your 4 algorithms for the last part that can get you pretty far. And you're getting through the cube pretty well. And the thing that's starting to frustrate you now is having to do soon over and over again once you get to the cross. You get to the cross, you do soon, oh, that didn't work, you do soon again, you do soon again. You're starting to get sort of frustrated with that. So the next stage is to learn all the cross moves. Now there's 7 of them, but you already know basically 2 and the rest aren't that hard. And if you can learn all your cross moves, then that'll take you pretty far as like speed goes, and you can learn all the rest sort of by yourself. So I'm just going to go through them one by one and yeah, see how we go. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is soon, which we already know how to do. But just so you know, there's 2 types of soon. You got soon and anti-soon, and you do on the left or the right, depending. Now, the way you know which one to do is, for example, this one, we've got this piece across, we've got a yellow piece on the corner. We put the yellow piece in the front, okay? So like here or here. Now what we're looking for is this yellow piece in the front there. So if we put this yellow piece in the front there, if there was a yellow piece here, we would do it on the left. But there's not, so we move this over here. We see this yellow piece. Now we know we have to do this on the right. And we just do that exactly the same way we've been doing it, which is up, done. And that is soon. Now this one is the opposite. It's anti-soon, okay? So we've got our cross, we've got a piece here, but if we look over here, there's no yellow piece there. So we're going to move this over to the other front. And now we've got a cross down there, and this now, so basically just a mirror of soon, so called anti-soon. And basically we just do the exact same thing, but we do it on the left. Now, this will come up a lot with cubing. You can actually just learn an entirely new algorithm to do with your right to solve this, but I don't see what the point is. If you can just practice getting good with your left, then you can save yourself a lot of time down the road. So the way we do it on the left is basically just exactly the same, but on your left. So we go up, pull it across, up, double, back down. And that's that. So if you want to see that again, just watch the video again. I've got a lot to get through, so let's get through them. All right, so the next part, before we do the next one, I'm just going to go through a drill with you. There's another algorithm which comes up a lot, comes up in a bunch of different situations, and it's good just to be able to do it without thinking about it. And that is called sledgehammer, or just sledge for short. To do that, all you need to do is you pull this down, you pull this down, you push that up, and you push that up. Okay? So it's right down, face, right back up, reverse face. And it's good to just reset there. And for that first move, you can go pull and then down and then up and then thing. But it's better if you learn how to do that as one move. So make that one move and make that one move. Down, push. Just push up. When you're doing reverse face, just try and just push up naturally with your thumb. And then we've reset. Okay, so I would just practice doing that again and again, because that will come up, and it's going to come up right now. All right. So the next case is we've got this bar. Okay, yeah, there's two cases we can get. We can get a bar like this with yellow on the sides, which we have here, and we can get a bar like this with yellow on the front with headlights. We don't have that. We've got this one. Okay, now the thing to do with this is we position the bar on the right side like this with our yellow piece here. Now what we're going to do here, rather than show you a big long string of moves, we're actually going to do 2 algorithms back to back with a modification. So we're going to do our regular right move that we've been doing a million times by now, you know, this one. Okay. And then we're going to do sledge, okay, which we just learned. It's going to do right move and then the sledge. However, for the first move of each of those, we're going to do a wide move, which is when you know, wide is instead for the, so for the first move of the right move, instead of going like this, we're going to go like this. Okay. So what that's going to look like is we do our right move, which is up, pull, down, pull, which, you know, all the other moves are one move. It's just the first move, which is a wide. And then we're going to do sledge. So we pull down, down, up, and up. So that's that. So it's better to remember it as, this will happen a lot too. Certain patterns will come up a lot, like sledge or right move, and you'll have to like put those into algorithms. So rather than remember like a long string of moves, you just basically group these algorithms together. You perform them in certain orders with certain modifications, and that's how it's a lot easier to remember if you think about it like that. So I'll do that one more time. So we go up, pull, down, and then sledge, but with a wide. Each one has a wide. I'll do that another one. And now we've reset back to this, our setup. So I'll do it one more time. Boom. And we've solved the yellow face. Okay, and next one is going to be, we've got a yellow cross and we've got headlights on both sides. Okay, so we've got headlights on one over here and we've got headlights over here. So the way we do this one is we position this like this. So our headlights are going out the left and the right. And this one starts off like soon, but changes. So rather than sort of tell you up, down, left, right, I'm just going to show you, and just because this is one of those ones that I've just is locked in my head. So it just sort of flows and you can see what I'm doing. So here we go. We're going to start like soon, up, pull, down, pull, up, down, there, back up, double, and then back down. Okay, so go like this. We're back to reset. Okay, so I'm just going to do one more time. Da, 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 da. And that's that one. So you can find, you know, algorithm databases and stuff online. I'm going to make a video about how to find those next, and with the instructions on how to do it. But if you just follow along, make some notes, that's probably the easiest way to do that. So this is where we've got a cross. Instead of the one sticking, we've got headlights on one side, but on the other side, we've got this. Okay, we've got these coming up top and bottom. So the way we do this one, it's pretty straightforward. You position this white piece on the bottom right here, headlights out the left, this white piece down here. So first move we're going to do is a wide face, which is that. Then we're going to do our right move that we all know and love. Okay, then we're going to do a slice, okay, which is where we move the middle layer like this. We're going to pull this down like that. Then we're going to do another right move. And you can already see what's going to happen now. We just put that face back up. Okay, now that is, it seems complicated, especially with that slice in there, but it's actually, if you think about it like, okay, I've got to do a setup move, which is my wide face, right move, I already know how to do that. Another setup move, so the slice, another right move, and we're back. Okay, so I'll just do it one more time. We'll position our yellow piece here. Boom. Slice it. Boom. Done. And that's that one done. All right, so now we got this one. Okay. Now this is when we have this kind of pattern here, right? We've got two corners on opposite sides done. So the way we position this one is going to be, we put this yellow piece in the front right there, on the front right. Now this one seems tricky, and it's a kind of similar to another one we've done where we do a right move and then we do a sledge, but it's a slightly different setup. So this one, we're going to do a setup which is reverse face, like that. Okay, and then we're going to do a right move, but with a wide at the start, just like we did for that other one. So right move with a wide. And now we're going to do that same thing where we do a sledge with a wide, but we're not going to do the last move. And you can stop when you see it anyway. So we start off with the wide sledge, wide, and put that back up, and it's done. So a wide sledge is usually down, you know, and then up, and then put the face back up. But you can see you don't have the very last move. You don't have to put the face back up because you can see it's already solved. So let's do that again. So in setup is this one, our wide sexy, which is like that, down, and back up. Let's do it again. And now we've reset. So we've got that yellow piece in the front. Let's just do it one more time. So we do that, the setup, our wide right move, and now our sledge with a wide, but without the last move. So boom, 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 and done. Okay, our last one is, I found this the trickiest one to get my head around. Maybe different for you. So it's when you have your bar here and you have headlights over here. Okay, so our other one we had with the bar had them on the sides. This one has headlights on the front. It's got like a new move in here, which we haven't done before either. So the way we do this is we position the bar at the bottom, the headlight sticking straight up. And this is what we do. Now, I have a particular way I use my hands to make it easier. So that's what I'm going to include in this. Okay. So I turn this all the way around, my hand all the way around here. Okay. So you're going to do up twice like that, right? But the way I do it is I start like that so that my hand ends up in a good position here. Okay. So we're going to go double right up, 1, 2. Now we're going to pull. It's got a down move. Okay. We're going to pull with this hand. 1. Okay. We're going to go right up again. Then we're going to do double pull at the top. Right goes back down. This time we're going to do a pull with our other hand, left down, like that. We're going to go right one more time, double up, and right one more time. Okay, so that is complicated and it takes practice. But once you sort of get a feel for it, obviously it'll come just like all the others. So I'm going to do that again. So we're going to go all the way over, pull, up, double pull, down, pull the other bottom, up, double pull, up. So when you're doing this, there's certain things you'll see. So for example, this move has right, double pull, right, double pull, right, like twice. So you can sort of, when you're doing this, you can group those together in your head so that you can go, okay, so I've got a double right down, double right up, pull, da-da-da, right? So let's do it again. So we go all the way over, pull, right, double pull, right, pull the other side, right, double pull, right. The right double pull right, the first one goes down, the second one goes up, but again, just helps you get your head around it. So we've reset back here, got the bar, got the headlights. Headlights are on top, sticking up. So let's do it one more time. All the way over, pull with the bottom, right, double pull right, pull with the other bottom, right, double pull right. And that is all your yellow cross cases.